Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the day. I'm your host, İlham Məmmədov. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham congratulated the Turkish people following the PKK terrorist group's decision to dissolve itself. In a post on his ex-social network account, the head of state said, "I sincerely congratulate all the fraternal Turkish people, including my dear brother Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Turkey, regarding the PKK terrorist group's decision to dissolve itself and lay down arms. This decision, which is an important step towards the goal of terror-free Turkey, declared by my dear brother, is the result of the determined policy pursued in the country on the path to statehood, a triumph of strong leadership and unshakable will, national unity and solidarity. I wish the state and people of Turkey success in the full implementation of the decision made." Mine clearance operations continue in the liberated territories. As ANAMA reported last week, 1,315 hectares of land were cleared of mines. A total of 32 anti-tank mines, 45 anti-personnel mines, and 274 unexploded military ordnance were discovered and neutralized. The operations were carried out by ANAMA, the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Emergency Situations, and the State Border Service. The trial of 15 individuals of Armenian descent charged with committing numerous crimes as a result of Armenia's military aggression against Azerbaijan is ongoing. On 12th of May, the residents of başlayıb testified as victims. They recounted their struggle for survival while seeking refuge in caves after Armenia occupied Kəlbəcər region in 1993. Enduring 113 days of hardship, they stated that the Armenian armed forces prevented them from leaving the village, forcing the civilian population to seek shelter in the mountains. On April 18, Armenian soldiers fired on the caves, resulting in the martyrdom of 12 people and the capture of 14 others. Those who survived fled and, after 113 days, reached the Daşkəsən region via a secret route. The victims testified that Armenia's territorial claims over Kəlbəcər began in 1987-1988, with Armenians pressuring Azerbaijanis to abandon their homes. Before the occupation of Kəlbəcər, various murders were committed in the region, including the 1992 Ağdaban massacre. When Kəlbəcər was occupied, Armenian forces surrounded the civilian population from all sides, blocking any escape routes with the intent of exterminating the people. Belarus contributes to the reconstruction efforts in Karabakh. This was stated by the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Belarus, Maxim Rzhenkov, in his exclusive interview to Azərbaycan Television. The minister also touched on the relations between the two countries. Let's take a listen.
Azerbaijan is a country capable of solving its own issues independently. We have excellent relations both with the people of Azerbaijan as well as with the leadership of the country. There are sincere friendly relations between the heads of state, and this serves as the foundation of the relations between the two countries. We have very serious political dialogue, trade and economic cooperation, and we have managed to build cultural ties. I would even say that among our friends, Azerbaijan is the closest one to us. Therefore, we implement joint projects in every direction, those within the limits of our abilities and those which seem to exceed our abilities. As to the issue of support from Belarus to Azerbaijan, today we contribute to the restoration efforts in Karabakh. We are currently sending equipment and machinery which are used in many areas there, and there are a number of projects in respect to the construction of infrastructure, social facilities and residential places. We are closely cooperating, and the steps undertaken by Azerbaijan for its development are really praiseworthy. We support each other in the international arena. I can even say as a Minister of Foreign Affairs that we never experienced any problems in respect to this issue between us. The same can be said of the bilateral relations. In short, together we can do everything, and we have great relations.
The country of Azerbaijan in the Caucasus region of Eurasia is about the size of the US state of South Carolina or the country of Ireland. However, it represents a geographical and cultural vortex sucking in and spinning out influences that are Persian, Turkic, Arabic and Russian. This views was stated in the article by Tom Mullen titled "Why Visit the Vibrant and Varied Capital City of Baku in Azerbaijan" in the world-renowned Forbes publication. The article dwells on the architectural style, atmosphere of tolerance, and cuisine culture of our country. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.